to Tiana's Colouring Creations. So today I'm going to do the next part of my colouring book collection. So I'll just get started because there's still lots of books to get through. So the first one is Wild Magic, Witches and Wizards Colouring Book. This is the newest book by Thematic. I have got a flip through on here of it on my channel. I recently did. I haven't had a chance to colour anything yet, but it's a really nice book, and there's a mix of male and female characters, which is quite nice, and lots of different animals as well. So yeah, I haven't done anything yet. These are just tags for pages I want to do this month, so hopefully you'll see some coloured pages for in my July finished pages. That's that one. Then we've got the Colouring Heaven Women of the World. This is a collection issue, so it's separate from the subscription ones. Again, I haven't coloured anything yet. There's a mix of art by Andy Davies and Kissy Art with a Q. Yeah, I haven't had anything yet. But again, I've marked pages I want to do, so hopefully I'll get around to doing that. And I think this would be a good book to sort of practice different skin tones as well. So that's that one. Then I have Mermaids in Paradise by Denise Klatt. You will have seen this finished page in my last finished pages video, but I'll just quickly show you. There's pencils, Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils, and there's glitter on the water. Yeah, I'm going to do more in here. Hopefully I can do the two other pages I marked for Mermaid. That's that one. And this is a Disney Gravity Falls colouring book. On Amazon it said Michael Allen. That's what I put it down there on Amazon, but I don't know if that's just what it said as the artist. But it's just sort of simplistic pages of the different characters. As my brother and I recently watched all the series on Disney Plus, and I liked it enough that I wanted to get some form of colouring book before Gravity Falls. So yeah, that's that one. I want to do I've marked a page to do it for this month, so hopefully you'll see a coloured page from that too. Then I have the Disney, it's one of the Hatchet Heroes books. It's Animals and Fantastical Creatures, I think that's the sort of translation it is. This is one of the sort of square books. There's just lots of different magical creatures from Disney films and things. I got a flip through on my channel of this as well. Yeah, I had to get this from Amazon France, but it is available on Amazon UK, but at the time it worked out a bit cheaper on Amazon France when I ordered it, so let me see what works for you. So there's that one. Then I have, in the same format as the last one, Disney Love Stories. And this is just all different, cute little couples from Disney, as well as families as well. Again, I got flip throughs on here, flip through of this as well. Okay. So that's Disney Love Stories by Hatchet Heroes. I think this one says the artist as well, actually. Oh yeah, Tracy D'Souza is the illustrator. I don't think the other one says. Then I have Cute Kawaii Colouring. This is by Taylor Vance, and it's just cute little kind of designs, different sort of kawaii things. I will flip through on my channel if you'd like to see. I haven't done anything in here yet. There's also different styles as well, it's not all the same, which is quite nice. So yeah, there's that one. Then I have this other Disney book. This is also by Hatchet Heroes and it's hardback. Which, sorry, my phone cut out. So yeah, so the next one is the Disney is History is Eternal, so I'm guessing this was like, I don't really know what it means. I guess sort of classic stories. Just check. Yeah. So yeah, it's hardback, which is quite nice. And I have a full flip through of this on my channel as well. It is double-sided, so you won't be able to use markers. But there's lots of different characters and stuff. Hopefully I can do something in this soon. It's a really nice book. But yeah, so that's that one. Then I have the Harry Potter Magical Creatures colouring book. I do have the normal, the sort of standard one, but I found these quite cheap in the supermarket in the UK here, so I thought I'd get this one. And it's sort of different. I'm sure everyone's seen these, they've been out for ages, but yeah. I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan, but you know, I do like it, just I'm not obsessed with it, so that's that one. And then I have Lynn's I Dream in Colour, and I haven't done anything in here yet. It's her like quote book, different designs with different inspirational quotes and things. But it's a nice book. Yeah, so that's that one. And then I have Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls, also by Lynn. And I have, right, sorry, I'm going to have to find them. I don't think I've done that many in here. I've done this one. This is quite an early one. I think I use Marco Raffine pencils, soft pastels, and white gel pen. Yeah, that one. Then I have got this one, which I did for a Disney challenge in the Lynn Facebook group. I did her as Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. And I think here's WHS pencils, Suddy Style pencils, soft pastel, and some kind of metallic gold pen for the dots in the background there, and some white gel pen. I really like how she came out. That one. This one I'm not a massive fan of. I don't really like the colours I used, and I used Steady Style pencils on her skin and it didn't really work properly. I didn't really like the way they laid down. There's Crayola Super Tips for most of it, and then soft pastel for the background, and some white gel pen for a few highlights. That was just a quick one I did a while back. And this one was Steady Style pencils as well, and Faber-Castell colour grip pen for the background. There's glitter gel pen, I don't know if it's showing or not on the dots there, and I did this fine liners or something. I did like the dot effect on her wings, and yeah, I like how she came out. That's that one. This one was a later one. It was with Faber-Castell Polychromos, and I think I created a super tip for the background. And there's some gold gel pen on the seahorse and on her eyes. And yeah, I really like that one still. And I think that might be it. Oh no, I think there's another one. Yeah. And there's this one. This was WH Smith pencils and soft pastel and some white and silver gel pen. Yeah, I like that one. So that's all for the Sweet and Simple Whimsy stuff. Just check that it's still filming. I've got Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings, also by Lynn. And I've done a few in here. And the Hansel and Gretel page. And I used Crayola Super Tips as a base. You can see it sort of bled through a little bit. And then I used Boldmere pencils, which are pencils I got from a shop called The Works. And some white gel pen for little bits. And so I think I used some fine liners on the Gingerbread House as well. Yeah, I really like how that one came out. And the mermaids, and I used watercolour pencils. I think it might have been the Albert Dürer ones, I can't really remember. And then I found the Caran d'Ache Swiss colour pencils. And my brother was clearing out some stuff in his room, and we found a set, hardly used set of them, so I thought I'd nick them and try them out. They worked alright. Right. Yeah, and I used a little bit of gel pen for the bubbles thing. I really like how that one came out too. Then I've done the Wizard of Oz page. This is probably my favourite I've done. I used Faber-Castell polychromos, and I think I based some bits with Crayola Super Tips as well, and white gel pen. Yeah, I really like how that one came out. And I used the fine liner to add the sort of check pattern on her dress. But yeah, I really like how that one came out. And then I did this Peter Pan page. This was the first one I did, and I did this after I lost my brother, Robert, who basically we sort of associated with Peter Pan because he was like a giant kid, and he always joked about saying he had Peter Pan syndrome. So I did that for him, which I wrote at the top there. Yeah. There's a special page, that one. That was just Faber-Castell polychromos and some gel pen. And I've also done the Sleeping Beauty page, which has polychromos as well, and a little tiny bit of gel pen. Yeah, I really like that one. I think I used some Crayola Super Tips on that one as well. Yeah. I really want to do more on this, but it's one of my favourites of Hannah Lynn's books. And then I have Victorian Darlings. I did the first one. It's polychromos and a glitter gel pen on the butterflies, and white gel pen for highlights. I really like how she came out. The hair took for ages as I did sort of individual strands, but I really like how it came out in the end. Have I done anything else? I guess I have. This was a colour along with a friend of mine that I met in colouring group. And this was Faber-Castell polychromos and some white gel pen. I really like how she came out. I really like her purple eyes. Yeah, I really like that one. And I think that's all I've done. Which is terrible. I really like this book. I need to do more. Then I have Tattoo Darlings, and I've only done one in here, which is this one. Oh, the gel pen smudged. This one, there were polychromos and gel pens. For some reason it's smudged pink gel pen. And I also realised after posting it on Facebook and my various groups that I realised I forgot to colour her skirt, but or at least put shading on it. But it doesn't look too bad, so it's fine. I really like how she came out. I need to do more in here. Yeah, that's that one. Then I have Marvel superhero colouring, and I just got this sort of different Marvel characters. Yeah, it's more based off the sort of comics rather than the films, but it's sort of a cool book. Yeah, and that's that one. I will just pause the video and grab some more books. Okay, so I've got Shaun the Sheep, the Colouring Heaven collection. These are all going to be Colouring Heavens now, so I've got quite a few of them. I haven't done anything in here yet, but I thought this Shaun the Sheep one was quite fun. They always used to watch it when it was on TV when I came home from school, so it's kind of like nostalgia kind of thing. So yeah, that's the Shaun the Sheep Colouring Heaven collection. Then I have the Secret World of Animals special by Kanoko Agusa. I had this before I got any of her actual books, so I'm only using these as practice. I've done this one. There's polychromos and Albrecht Dürer pencils and some white and gold gel pen. I really like how that one came out. Yeah, I think that's all I've done in here. I'm still kind of intimidated by her artwork. Hopefully I can do more soon. Then I have the Fairy Tale Special by Hannah Lynn, and I've done one in here. The Pirate Girl. I did this for a zombie challenge in the Hannah Lynn group, and I really like how she came out. I used polychromos as Albrecht Dürer pencil, I think, or watercolour pencil of some kind for the water. This was an open stock Derwent Inktense for the background, and then white gel pen. I really like how she came out. It's really cool. But yeah, I haven't done much in here, but it's nice to have more Hannah Lynn to colour, even though I've got quite a few of her books now. Then I have the Magic and Mythology Special by Lindsay Archer, and I've done one in here, which is this unicorn page. I use polychromos and Albrecht Dürer pencil for the grass, and a little bit of white gel pen. I really like how that one came out. Yeah, I need to get back to my Colouring Heaven issues. I've got so many now. I love them all, but there's so little time to colour them. Then I have the Dark Crystal Special. I had to watch the film because I'd never seen the film before this came out, so I watched the film of it before my issue arrived. I really like it actually. I like there's different art styles in here. The characters. Yeah, it's a cool book. Ella Fiskik. Picky. Yes, Dark Crystal Special. Then I have the World of Princesses Special by Fabiana Treya, I think her name is. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I still have not done anything in here yet, even though her artwork is really nice. I was hoping to use this one as a sort of practice for different skin tones as well. I really love this one. Yeah, hopefully I can do something soon. Yeah, I just need to plan my time better. Then I've got the Dragons in Nature Special by Anastasia Eli Caldereva, and this is all a collection of her different dragon pictures. And I've done this one. I did this with the Boldmere pencils, but they are water soluble, but I used them dry. I really like how it came out, and I used a little bit of wet gel pen for some highlights as well. I really like the colour of the dragon. Yeah, I really like that one. So that's the Dragons in Nature Special. And let me just check the time. That's fine. Then we've got the Strange Things Special by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I do have her books, but I like having this so I can just redo pages again. Like, I've coloured this one in her books, and I'd really like to do it again, so yeah. That's the Strange Link special. And then I have the Colouring Heaven collection, Wallace and Gromit special. Like with the Shaun the Sheep one, I just like it as I watched all like Wallace and Gromit films and stuff when I was younger, so yeah, so that's that one. Then I got the Zodiac special. This has got a mix of different artists, so I've only done one in here. We're going to have the Kelly Eagleman ones. And I just used pot markers and straight coloured. There's Greyler Super Tips, there's alcohol markers, and maybe the Faber-Castell colour grips, I can't remember. I definitely used alcohol markers. That was just a quick one. I think I might do all the Kelly Eagleman pages in here in pen, and then the others I might do in pencil, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the Zodiac special. Then I've got the Fairies in Nature special by Jenny Cook, who is she runs the colouring, she's part of the Anthem publishing team for Colouring Heaven, so she designed all this based off her children, which is quite sweet. I really love this page. So yeah, it's a cute little fun special. So that's that one. Then I have the Inktober 2020 Colouring Challenge. I have not done anything in here yet, which is terrible. But there's some interesting designs in here. There's also different styles and artists. So yeah, so that's the Inktober Colouring Challenge special. Then I've got the Steampunk special. That's by Matt and Dawn Davison. I again have not coloured anything yet, but I do really love this issue. Yeah, I love this one, the Wizard of Oz. It's a cool issue. So that's the Steampunk special. Then I have the Fairy Story special by Fabiana Attanasio, and it's nice to have these, even though I've got the books, so you can use markers on here because it's single-sided, which is quite nice. It's also nice because my issue of Peter Pan doesn't have this page, which would normally be the intro page in the book, so it's nice to have this issue. So I've got this page, and I think I've got them all in the other one, the Alice special, which is next actually. I don't have that in my Alice in Wonderland issue either, so yeah, so this is the Alice special. It's Jasmine Beckett Griffith and different ones, but my Fabiana Attanasio Alice book doesn't have this in it, so it's nice to have these, to have those pages. So yeah, I haven't done anything either of those yet, but hopefully I will get to it at some point. This is the Halloween special. This is the 2020 Halloween issue, and I don't think I've done anything in here yet. I was planning to. No, I haven't done anything yet, but I really want to. I really love these ones by Jen Katz. They're really cute. And these are really nice as well. And there's Jana Prosperina as well. But yeah. I need to get back to that one. I need to colour more. This is the Woodland Fantasy special by Adele Lorien. And these are book pages that are also in her book Meadowhaven, but this came out before she did that. I did this one. So it's with polychromos, watercolour pencils as gel pen as well. And yeah, it's not my favourite, but it's alright. I've managed to scratch her face with my Derwent eraser, but it's alright. But this is really nice artwork as well. I love her images, but some of them are so intimidating, the different details and things. But yeah, that's Woodland Fantasy Special. Then I have the collection issue of Moomin. These are really sweet. I have the Moomin books, which I constantly read all the time. So it's nice to have. I know the Moomins are white, but I can add shading a little bit, so it's not. Yeah. These are just sweet little images. That's the Moomin collection issue. Then I have a Dreamtime Special by Hannah Carlson. I remember being quite excited when this one came out, as I had no Hannah Carlson books, so it's nice to have some of her pages. Although I do have the Spirit Animals and the Midnight Masquerade one now, so. But this has got quite a few from her older books as well, so I do have a few duplicates from the Spirit Animals, but there's not loads, so it's quite nice. So that's the Dreamtime Special. Then I have the Botanics collection issue by Robert's Illustrations. And I don't normally like doing things like this, but I thought it would be a good idea just to have a book like this where I can sort of practice plants and things and birds if I was ever in the mood for it. So yeah, it's a nice book. So that's that one. Then I have the Colouring Heaven collection Aardman. So this has got Wallace and Gromit on the sheep. Creature Comforts, which I used to watch on TV as well. But yeah, it's a fun issue as well. That one. I will just pause and get more books. Okay, I've got the rest of my Colouring Heaven issues. I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of them, but I will try. So I've got Gothic Fairy Special by Micah Jelena. I started the cover with polychromos, but I haven't done anything actually in the book yet. But I really like her style. It's really kind of like gothic-y, creepy cute, which is quite cool. So that's that one. Then I have the Santoro, the gorgeous one with these cute little girls. I was so happy when I found out they were releasing this, because I've always wanted a colouring book with these in, because they're so sweet. And I really like this one. Look at the little hedgehogs. I really need to do a page in here. I just can't decide on one to do yet. But they're so sweet. So that's that one. Then I have the World of Dragons Special by Anne Stokes. And I've done a few in here, because this is one of the first issues I got. In fact, no, this was the second issue I got. So this was with W.H. Smith watercolour pencils. And I used some soft pastel on top and some white gel pen. And then I've done this one. So with polychromos, gel pen, and watercolour pencil for the background. Excuse me. I really like how she came out. I experimented with the skin a little bit. I used like a green to shadow. I really like how she came out. So that's that one. I've done this one with just Faber-Castell colour grip pens. It's just a quick one. These ones aren't really my favourite. I like the actual designs better, the like artwork ones. But these are still nice if you just want stress-free colouring. Then this is the most recent one I've done in here. Is Mystic Aura. And I used Faber-Castell polychromos, Albrecht Dürer pencils, and some silver and white gel pen. And I tried to copy Anne Stokes' original artwork, like her colour scheme. Hers is a bit more lighter, mine's a bit more vibrant, but it's mostly the same colours. The that was a lot of fun to do. Everyone will try and do that again with a different picture. So it's quite fun trying to follow her colour scheme. Then I did this one. This isn't really my favourite. I used Derwent Colour Soft pencils for the like bridge, and then I used felt tips for. I tried to do a sort of marker with pencil on top thing, but it didn't really work properly because they wasn't alcohol markers. Yeah, I don't really like how it came. I don't mind the little dragon, but the rest of it's a bit messy. There's soft pastel in the background, so that's that one. Then I've done this one, Water Dragon. So it's polychromos and watercolour pencils and some gel pen. I really like this one. I was really happy with this when I finished it. But yeah, that's all I've done in here. I want to try and work in this one first before I start her actual books I have. But we'll see. This is another Halloween issue. This was 2018. And I've done this one by Molly Harrison. I used polychromos and watercolour pencil and a little bit of gel pen and white gel pen there just to do highlights. I really like how she came out. The little owl's adorable. What is that one? Whoops, sorry. Move my mum out of the way. Yeah, that's that one. Then I've done the Frankenstein one by Thematic. I challenged myself to use just the 12 set of the Albrecht Dürer pencils, watercolour pencils, and then I used some gel pen for the lightning. I don't know if that's catching or not. A little bit of white gel pen. I used some red on the brain. I really like how it came out. Then I did this one with watercolour pencils as well, but a little bit of polychromos on top for some shading as well, and a black Tombow marker to add this at the bottom here. The drips weren't initially there, it sort of stopped after like tombstones, so I added the drips at the bottom. Yeah, I really like how that one came out. And I've also done this one, and I did this all with Paper McFlair pens. Some polychromo shading on her face, and then I used the Giotto glitter pens for some bits as well. Yeah, and a watercolour background, watercolour pencils. I really like how she came out. It was a nice change to do this one actually, because I don't normally I use purple a lot but not pink, so it was quite nice to do. Also, I forgot about this one. I also did this one, polychromos, alcohol marker, yes. And then this is a metallic paint, the watercolour paint, and then there's the glitter pen on her wings as well, and some gold gel pen. Okay, look how she came out. And I think that might be it. Oh no, I forgot about the MS pages in here. But yeah, I've also done this little witch from Ines Guerrero. I used polychromos and Albrecht Dürer pencils and white gel pen. I really like how she came out. And now I think that's it for that one. So that's that one. And then we've got the 2020 annual. I haven't done anything in here, but it's just a collection of all the issues of that year. So there's that one. Then I've got the Fantasy Cat special by Jeff Haney. I don't think this is my favourite, but as I don't know. There are some nice pictures in here, and I probably will colour it. But yeah, it's a fun book. Yeah, the grayscale ones are a bit scary to like attempt. I do like this little Halloween one though. It's cute. So that's Fantasy Cat special. Then I have the Cutesy Christmas special. I have not done anything in here yet, but there's some really sweet pictures. And yeah, that one's cute. Yeah, so that's the Cutesy Christmas special. Then I have the collection issue of Hatsuno Miku. I sort of have heard of this, but I quite liked it because it's sort of anime manga style. And I like that there's different artists in here. So you've got different styles to colour. But yeah, I really love these. They're cool. But yeah, so that's that one. Then I have the Frightlings Halloween by Tabitha Ford, and these are really cute. I have done one in here somewhere. I did this one, a Nightshade Dark Fairyling. I use polychromos and Albrecht Joy pencils. I really love her hair. It took forever, so I did individual strokes, but I really like it. And I use a gel pen on her wings. Yeah, it's going to show. And a little bit on the heart. Oops, sorry. A little bit on the heart. So like add little metallic accents. I really like how that one came out. I really need to do more in here. It's a really sweet book. So like the cute and creepy stuff. So that's that one. Then I have the Fairies Compendimum. I'm probably still saying that wrong. It's just a collection of different fairy issues. I probably didn't need this, but I like having collections. So yeah, that's that one. Then I have the anime special. I've done her eyes. Have I shown this one? No, I don't think I have. If I have, I apologise, but I don't. It may have just been one of my attempts to show this, but I failed. I don't know. I use polychromos, and the flowers were from, I use some cheap pencils, but they worked quite nicely on here. I use a little bit of gel pen as well. I really like how she came out. She was a work in progress for ages, but I finally finished it. And that's all for that one. And then I have the Nouveau Fairy Special by Herb Leonard Leonhard. I haven't done anything in here yet, but it is a nice book. I think I just have to be in the right mood for this kind of book because it's quite detailed with all the borders and things. But it's a nice book. Then I have the Gothic Alchemy Special, and I've only done one in here, as the grayscale scares me. As you can see, I use alcohol markers. Her dress is not yellow now. It started off yellow, but I don't really like how it's turning out, so I changed it to red. I really liked how it came out. This is the first grayscale picture I've actually been happy with that I've done. So there's markers for a lot of it, and then I went over with polychromos and a little bit of gel pen, and I really like how it came out. But I'm now scared to do anything else in here. But hopefully one day I'll be brave enough to do more in here, because I do really like this issue. It's really cool. So there's that one. Then I have, okay, I've got the annual 2019. Again, I haven't done anything, just a collection issue. There are a few pages in here I don't have because I don't have the issues, so it's quite nice to have this just for the few that are in here. Then I have the Halloween Special by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I did take this with me to an event to get her to sign it, and then I stupidly didn't take, I messed up and didn't take the Strange Young Special, so that was my mistake. This is the 2017 Halloween Special. I do have her Halloween book, but I like having, and I also like this, because it's got the like images, so she's got the pages with the 4 small pictures on. In here, I can't find one now. But she's got pictures in here that are one of the like smaller pages. And oh my lord, I'll find like this one is a smaller image in the book, but it's quite nice to have sort of full-size versions, so that was quite a nice reason for this one as well. So that's that one. Then I have the Timeless Beauty special by Momo Girl. I don't have any of her books, so it's quite nice to have this issue. And I have done one in here, which is this one. I used watercolour pencils and Faber-Castell polychromos, a little bit of gel pen for highlights and things. I'm really happy with how this one came out. Again, I'm kind of intimidated by her artwork because it's so beautiful. But yeah, hopefully I can do more in here soon. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I'm going to try and get through this pile. And then, so speed things up a little bit. Then there's got the Fairies Now special by Lindsay Archer. And I know I've done one in here somewhere. Where's the butterfly? There's this one. I used the W.H. Smith pencils and some gold gel pen, so I think it's kind of lost its metallicness to it now, but I outlined her wings in gold gel pen. Really like how she came out. Yeah. Again, I really like this one, but there are some pages in here which I think like I love this one, but it's so detailed. Yeah. It's a nice book. So that's that one. Then I have Flora and Fauna collection. It's by Kelly Ogleman. I haven't done anything in here, but this is the sort of like the different letters and numbers using the different thing, and then there's the exclusive ones as well. It's quite a nice one. There's that one. Then I have the Misfit special by White Stag. I've coloured the cover, but nothing inside. I just used polychromos for that. I like this because it's got pictures from books I don't have, as I only have the first one and the little pocket-sized one, so it's quite nice to have those. And then I have the Rabbits collection issue. Again, nothing in here yet, which is terrible of me. I do love these little bunnies. They're bun ones. They're cute. So cute. Anyway, yeah, so that's the Rabbits issue. And then I have the Gothic compendium. Again, I do have these images as well, but I like, well, I don't, not all of them, but it's quite nice to have. I think I've got most of them, yeah. I just like having them again. So there's that one. Then I have the World of Anime special. Again, terrible of me, I know. Nothing done yet in here. Really just like anime style artwork. There's like guys in here as well. There. I think the girl ones are my favourite. I don't know what these are, but they're cute. Yeah, that's the World of Anime special. Then I have the Nice Little Christmas collection issue, and I don't have any of Tatiana Bogima's books, so this is quite nice to have. I haven't done anything yet, but I want to try and do something in this, like this Christmas, so they're really cute images with the little mice and stuff. So yeah, so there's that one. Then I have the Dragon Special by Dr. Ernest Drake. I'm not really sure about this one, but I think it'll be a fun one to colour. Yeah. Lots of different dragons in here. This is that one. Then I have, I'm just looking for, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Next is Nouveau Fantasy Special. Herb Laniot. And I use watercolour pencils and a Faber-Castell pen around the border, white gel pen and some gold gel pen on the text there. Yeah, it was just a quick one. Again, like the Nouveau Fairies, these ones are quite intimidating, some of them, because they're so busy, but they are really nice. I do love them. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I have the Colouring Heaven costume collection, and again I've not done anything. again, this is also a book I want to try and use to sort of practice different skin tones, as well as lots of different costumes from around the world, so it's quite cool. So that's that one. Then I have Bohemian Beauties special, and I do really like this one, but I think I'm scared of all the hair. This is amazing, but it's hair. There's so much of it. But I do really like it. I need to just start one. Maybe if I based it with watercolor pencil first, it might not be so daunting. But I do really like these images. That's that one. There's a Burlesque special. This one, again, I'm not too sure on. I do like some of the images. I think the more like realistic stuff. It's a bit scary for me. I do like the sort of gothic-y style ones. They're quite cool. And they're so detailed. But I think I'm just going to use this as a way to sort of practice skin tones and things. So yeah, so that's the Burlesque special. Then I have the Collection Australia, and this one's really sweet, and I really like it. I love the Josh Lee ones especially. I love these ones because this kind of reminds me of the goddess in Moana. This is like the Takara, I think, they're like sort of fiery lava goddess, and then this one's like Tafiti, so that's quite cool. I quite like those. But yeah, there's also different artworks in here. Yeah, it's a nice book. So that's Australia. Then I have Dark Fantasy Special by Ines Galera. This is probably one of my favourites. I have done a couple, if I can find them. Then I've got Dark Fantasy Special. Sorry, my phone cut out, so I'll just finish these two books. So this is Albert Joy Pencil and Faber-Castell Polychromos and White Gel Pen. I really like how she came out. Then I've also done this one. This is Black Widow pencils and black pen. I think it was a Tombow marker for the black background and white gel pen, and some red on the sort of blood bits. But yeah, I think that's all I've done in here. Just those two. Yeah. And then got the Halloween special. This is 2019. I have done one in here. I lied too. Maybe it's that. No, that's Faber-Castell Polychromos, gold and silver gel pen, and some white. I really love these blue roses. I don't think I broke down the combos, which is a bit sad. I might have, I'm not sure. But this one's by Lemon Shortbread. I really like these images. And then I also did this one. It's also by her. And I used the Black Widow skin tone pencils, polychromos, and watercolor pencils for the background. White gel pen as well, and there's some blue gel pen on the hearts on her dress. So yeah, I really like that one. That one's a cute little book. I love these Day of the Dead ladies at the back. But the grayscale scares me. So that's that one. And the last one for this video is the Christmas special. This was 2019. I haven't done anything in here yet. So yeah, but it's a nice book. I like these ones, just like the 12 Days of Christmas. So yeah, that is all for this part. I think there's still a few Colouring Heaven issues that haven't been in the video. If I find them, I will double check I haven't already shown them. I'm trying to keep all my Colouring Heaven issues together, but if I haven't, I will include them in the next one if I can find them. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in, I believe, part 8 now. This is going on for a while, but there's not that, well, I say there's about, I'm probably maybe just under halfway now. There's still quite a few books, but I hope everyone's enjoying this series. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.